a new season of the NBA. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us at 2K Sports are as we get ready to start the season in style. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now here's Suggs. Into the lane.
Man, Suggs can really move. And once he sees he has a clear path, he launches up for the dunk.
And here's Black. Outside Adebayo. Up and over Gordon. And he buries his first look. This game could be like a tennis match, Grant, with the ball racing from one side of the court to the other.
Yeah, B.A., you can get whiplash watching these teams run up and down the floor. They like to get it and go without any hesitation.
Now here's Black. Turner inside. Rebounded by Malowich. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Being Porter Jr. is 6'10", you have to know where he is at all times, especially when he's lurking inside.
Now here's Bridges. And he's able to get it back. Misses the baby hook. James with the ball. Guarded by Adebayo. And the shot goes in.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes. Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Here's James. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
In the paint, LeBron James is capable of running right over the defender. That is athletic.
Here's Black. Turner. No good that time.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Inside. Adebayo, no good. And no question, Bam Adebayo, one of the best all-around big men in the league.
And even as his efficiency has waned just a bit in recent years, he remains steady Eddie on a nightly basis. A two-way player who gives you a little of everything.
What I appreciate about LeBron is how much he loves being a leader. He knows how much his teammates count on him.
Here's Battle. Pass to Walsh. Fires the 3. Drains the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Now James. He has 6. Driving inside. It's hauled in by White. Here we go. Deflects the pass. Gordon with a steal. They're running. Count that one.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Battle. No good on the triple. James deciding where to go with it. Suggs outside. Back to James. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Here's Isaac. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Possessions that end with close looks, especially for guys like Isaac, those are key to winning games.
James inside. Oh, great D that time from Isaac. High arcing shot. Good work defensively by Gordon.
Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
Great positioning on the putback.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Suggs with it. Now guarded by White. James. And And it's James with the jam.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Now here's Suggs. Another shot. And the call will be against Jonathan Isaac. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 45 seconds left in the first. Shot clock at 6. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Here's Battle. He's scoreless. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. James goes in. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by James. Now here's White. Pass to Isaac. With 1 on the clock. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline.
Your home team.
And an overpowering first quarter effort.
The visiting team. 11.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
In rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
James with a steal. Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, everyone knows Gordon is a gifted dunker. I mean, guess the defense just needed a little reminder.
Now here's Turner. To the inside. Just 5 on the clock. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Personal foul.
Nice focus on the finish. Turner making sure he did everything he could to muscle it in.
Oh! Huge slam by LeBron!
Okay, wow. Old man LeBron James getting acrobatic, putting on a show. I see you, big fella.
And then Turner with the dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying.
Oh! Look out! Ruthless!
Whoa! How is the hoop still standing?
Ooh. You can hurt yourself with moves like that.
It's worth it if you can pull it off, though.
Oh, he went full peacock mode there. Look, you know what they say. When you got it, you got to flaunt it.
Brad, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
Richard, you wouldn't think LeBron James could improve, but that three-point shot has become really consistent.
And, well, now you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter at all times. That creates lanes for him to drive or create for others.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, LeBron wants his respect. He said the work that goes into still playing at this level has to be respected. They say, would you rather be loved or respected? For me, it's always about respect. People can lie and say they love you, but you can always gauge when someone is not respecting you. Brian?
He's earned it. Allie, thank you. Bridges outside. Pass to Turner. And stolen by Suggs. Here's the break. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Yeah, nice initiative from Suggs. Seeing an easy scoring opportunity and pouncing on it. And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
Now here's Suggs. Pass to James. Here's Malawach. Turner covers. Malawach misses. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. James outside. Here's Malawat. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Now, here is James. He's got 15. Six on the shot clock. The three from Suggs. It's hauled in by Isaac. Here's Walsh. And that one is hammered home.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. James outside. To the middle. Here's Malawat. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's White. Stolen by Middleton. To the paint. Here's Walsh. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Walsh has got 7 points in the game.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
A minute 35 left in the first half of this game. Here's James for three. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
He's feeling it. It's hauled in by Isaac.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. And the bucket is good. He's got 11.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Down low. Here's Malawat. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
And that's the thing. That's why he's going to be top 5 all time in assists. LeBron James just drops dimes.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Westbrook outside. Pass to Middleton. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Isaac. Here's Battle. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Up by 16. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. James with the ball. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And here's James. And slam dunk by James.
Honestly, I feel so fortunate to be able to sit here and watch this because there are not many vintage performances by LeBron James left to go in his career.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
From role player to all-star, Adebayo has made the leap. Why?
Oh, yes.
Whoa.
Throw it down.
Oh! He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
If you give him that kind of separation, he's going to take full advantage.
And slam dunk by James.
And look, a coach is going to trust LeBron James to just put up monster numbers because that's who he is. But it is nice to see him get into a nice groove like this.
The shot's good. Adebayo's gotten 4 this quarter.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on offense right now.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
And it's James with the jam.
Look, getting inside positioning is what he wants. Like, once that man gets in there and gets moving, he's going to finish that dunk.
Inside. Pass to Turner. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots a fadeaway. And he gets the bucket. Turner's got 8.
Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half, coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
James inside. Adebayo grabs the board. To the inside. Pass to Rizachet. Now Adebayo. DiVincenzo covering. Here's the break. Up the floor. And stolen by Bridges. And here's the fast break.
Creating the turnover that leads to the break. Bridges is so disruptive on the defensive end.
And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
Home team, number 17, Michael Porter.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Pass to Gordon. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Outside White. To the middle. Here's Isaac. Rebounded by Malowich. And a chance to add to the lead here.
Yeah, B.A., they should really stick with what they've been doing.
2 minutes.
Pass to De Silva. Three-pointer. Can't hit that one. Here's James. Suggs outside. Just 5 to shoot. Back to James. To stop the drought. It's hauled in by Isaac. .124 left in the third quarter.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. The 3 from Suggs. Drops in the 3. Suggs has got 7.
Love the quick shot there. Suggs looking decisive and comfortable stopping and firing.
To the paint. Gordon with a steal. In transition. Here's Malowich. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Yeah, this is who LeBron is, an unselfish player who looks to set up his teammates.
Pass to Walsh. Clock at 6. They set the screen. Here's White. Isaac. It's good on the putback.
And really nice timing by Isaac on the glass, winning himself a great second chance look.
Down low. Here's Walsh. Can't connect from short range. The finish! And the finish on the break with the slam.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
They've been able to attack the defense before they get set, really making the most of their fast break opportunities.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Leading by 7. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Now Bridges. And he drives in. Uses the glass on the layup.
The defense makes Bridges work for it, but he is more than up for the task.
Okay, knockout!
Man!
Whoa, Aaron Gordon looking like he's in a slam dunk contest right there.
Here's Adebayo. Nice follow through on the fadeaway.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for. And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Here's James. Takes it inside. And it's James with the jam.
Okay, King James. There is no stopping Bron when he gets on the bounce.
Adebayo sets a screen. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That free throw no good. So he comes up empty at the line. And he jams it home with authority.
And how about the leaping ability of Suggs? Getting off the floor with such ease.
And the shot goes.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
I think everybody knows how good LeBron James is, but the thing that makes it remarkable is the longevity of his talent, and he is still leading the way for his team.
And he nails the third. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Grant?
Well, you know, BA, winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
And there's the screen. Here's James. And he drops in the layup off the glass. James has got 38 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And here's Porter outside. Hits the trifecta.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Now here's Bridges. Shot clock at 5. To the inside. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Here's James. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. He got him. No doubt that's a foul, and it's going to be a transition take foul. And they tell players your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less granted.
And you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases, you're talking legacy. You know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
Adebayo, that's good.
And Adebayo isn't merely a low-post threat. He can also hurt you with his jumper.
Shoots. Porter's shot is off.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity from the mid-range. He can hit that.
Hits it, falling back.
Fading back. Nobody there to even challenge him.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
Turner with a rebound. Here's Adebayo. Showtime! Bam, Adebayo.
Yeah, his eyes opened wide. Adebayo knew he had a chance to do something special.
James. Oh, yeah! That's good!
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Here's Adebayo. Gordon pulls it down. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
James! No good from 3! And they're on the run. Bridges fires. The 3 ball is down.
And Adebayo showing another element of his game. Nice vision to set up the bucket.
Now James. Outside Gordon. Double by Turner. 4 on the clock. And we're going to have a jump ball.
You too.
Jump ball called.
Adebayo with it. Puts up the tray. Oh, it misses.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
And let's be honest, guys, rebounding is about want, and he is playing with 110% effort.
Defense ban Adebayo.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home. And I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season.